Dear Gods, this is KILIAN Duarte coming to you today with an instructional lesson on enhancing your right hand technique for slap bass. Now before I get started, I want to let you guys know that I'll be on tour this November 2016 with the FELIX MARTIN band and with the Fine Constant opening up for us all over the United States, so check out the dates. We'll probably be in a town near you. Anyways, for these instructional lessons I'm going to be running my Brubaker USA Standard JXB into my Phil Jones bass D400 D-class head into a C8. Now let's get started with some things that I feel can really help enhance percussively what you're going to be able to do and let your imagination just go nuts, and you're going to be sounding really good soon. Alright guys, so the first thing I wanted to talk about is, while there are many instructional videos out there on using the up and down thumb technique, I wanted to go into adding rhythmic possibilities by adding a second plucking finger and then eventually a third plucking finger. Now I get a lot of rhythmic capability and a lot of rhythmic enhancement by plucking two notes at the same time or in sequential along with other notes. So I'll give you an example. Like, now with that, what I'm doing is that I'm taking my two fingers and then along with the notes that I'm doing in my thumb, doing keep doing each of these exercises alternating on strings, and then finally mixing in notes. And it just sounds massive with a very simple economy of motion. There you go. For the second example, I wanted to introduce the concept of flamenco style four-finger strums on the bass as a way to really add kind of a cool flurry of notes and kind of think outside the box in terms of what you can do and how to add like a lot of rhythmic texture. So I'll give you an example of something like this. So what I'm doing there is essentially I'm taking these four fingers, bunching them up, and then just going, and then more importantly using them all together to strum back. And it just really enhances a lot of lines. Like, just adds that really kind of cool flurry of notes. Try that out. Just so the third example I wanted to give you guys is enhancing a slap bass line by adding an arpeggio sweep in there, but more importantly by extending the arpeggios while using your right hand to give a minor third extension to what you were playing. Now in that example I used an E minor arpeggio and then I extended it with the A and the C using my index finger and my pinky. So essentially like this. That with the hammer on and the pull off. Now what this will do is that once you get really comfortable, you can essentially, like a guitar player, tap on different strings and keep it going. So like, but it really kind of gives a nice flurry of notes. And again, this can be in any key that you'd like, with any shape that you'd like, by adding that extra minor third extension with the hammer on the pull off. So like this. At the end, gives a really nice flurry of notes. So again, like in an example, like. So try that out. Anyways guys, thank you very much for tuning in, and thanks again to Gear Gods for giving me this space. I hope that the examples that I gave you inspired you to really try some new rhythmic approaches or some new melodic approaches when it comes to slap bass, both for guitar players and bass players, so for both instruments. Anyways, I'm going to be on tour with Felix Martin this November. Check the dates below. And with the Fine Constant opening up for us, and I'd love to see you in our town. Anyways, take care, guys. Thanks for tuning in.